Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to talk about how to make the mockup in Illustrator. So first, for example, this is my design. It's a graphic and I want to mock up it on some products. So first, let's go to the object. So make sure you are selecting the item, your graphics. So let's go to object. Then go to Mockup. Here is a function, Mockup function, and hit make. What happening is the Illustrator will give you a Mockup panel. Here you can see your graphics is already being applied on these product, and you can always review. Scroll down the drop down menu to see different categories of products. How it would be mock-up on the cups, the packaging, the digital screen, the clothing. Yeah, so let's take an example. So if I want to use this one, I really like it, so I'm going to click on edit on canvas. Click on this icon. It will take some time to progressing. So you see I got my graphic automatically mocked up on this bag, and I get this photo, right? So you can click on your graphic, move it around. You can see it just keep inside the bag. Yeah, so you can always choose to place it in the place you want, and you can hold on shift, click to decrease the size, to increase the size. So when you are satisfied with the result, you will just go into the you can go to the transparency tool, which is here. So if you haven't seen the transparency tool here, you may go to the windows and scroll down to find the transparency, which is here. The transparency, click on it, and let's switch the normal mode into multiply to make it looks more realistic, because when you switch it to multiply, your graphic will multiply with the texture, and also it's multiplied with the texture of your product and the lightning to make it looks more natural. Yeah, so another example, let's try something else. So for the if, let's try the paper one. My graphic has been mocked up on the paper. So the same thing is I can change the position, and I can hold on shift and decrease the size of my graphics. So always remember to hold on shift when you want to decreasing or increasing the elements. Otherwise it will change the proportion, which is not what we want. So let's go back to the transparency tool. Here, change the normal into multiply. Let's see, your graphic has been multiplied with the texture of the paper. Right. So for our project, we'll need to mock up a book, right? So, but we can see there's no template for the book. So we'll need to download a template, and here are all the templates I downloaded, and I already posted them on Canvas. So let's take an example. So when you download when you have your template in your laptop, you can always drag into your Illustrator or just import your I got two. Yeah, I will just need one. So this is my template, and for example, this is my final design of my book cover. So this is my design. Make sure they are grouped. So if they are not grouped, just right click and hit on group, select group it. Yeah, so let's decrease the size of the book cover. Let's select both the template and your design. Make sure they are both selected. Go to Object, the same place we selected before at the Mockup Make. Progressing for a while. Yeah, you see my design has just jumped onto my template. Yeah, so you can adjust the position. You can yes, this you can also rotate, but we don't need to. You can increase the length, decrease the length. Just drag, make it fit with the cover. Then let's switch. Let's go to the transparency tool. So we talked that before. If you can't find it here, you can go to the windows and find the transparency. So let's switch from normal into multiply. Yeah, you see the multiply mode will be more natural, looks more realistic, because when multiply, it will give you a feeling of the folded mark. Yeah, so this is where we can mock up the book cover. So let's try another book cover with another perspective. So let's go to the same thing. I'm going to put my design elements and the template. And so this time let's try to select both of them and do the image. Go mockup make again. Mockup make. So you can rotate, make it drag, make it fit on your book. But you see, this time it seems like it's really hard to make a right adjustment. So sometimes if the perspective doesn't work really well, you may not able to fill your design into the book. So if it doesn't work well, I will give you another suggestion. So here is my design. I'm introducing another way you can do in the mockup. So now they are grouped, right? So if I'm using any tools, it will just change the background, but not change the text and the graphics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a triangle. So physically it will be the same size as my design, or the close size. So I'm going to give it another color. Yeah, so make sure the new triangle you created is at the front of your design elements, is at the front of your cover. Make sure it's like that, otherwise it will not work. So if it's not, just right click, arrange, and bring it to front. So make sure it's at the front of your cover. Let's select both your design and this rectangle. You can go to Object. This time let's select Envelope Distort, make with top object. So you'll see my cover design just jump into the triangle I created. So now you see all of my elements has been togetherly become a shape of triangle here. So they are not separate anymore. So in this way, if we use the direct selection tool to drag the points, you see everything will be changed, right? All the elements will be changed together. In this way, we can just make the mockup manually. We can give a rotate to make it fit. Now you'll see we need to make distort of our angle to make it fit with the cover. So this time let's use the free transform tool. When you click it, you may get this small box. So let's select the last one, free distort, and you can drag it, just drag the 4 points of the cover to make it fill and cover the template. So same thing is this, you see it's really easy to fit it on the book cover template. So let's go to transparency, change normal into multiply. You see, the folded mark is showing up and it looks very realistic. Yeah, so for your design, so you can use the both function. So if the first one is much easier, yeah, right? So if that's not working, you can try the second method I use to just send your elements into a single shape, and it will be easier for you to make distort. Yeah, so that's the way we can do mockup in Illustrator.